afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meteorologist Liam Kenny, and for the first time in the season of fall this year, it actually has felt like fall today. Over the last several weeks, even though it has been fall, you honestly could be fooled if somebody said it was summer because it really did feel like it was still summer. There was a lot of humidity. There was rain showers practically every single week, at least 2 or 3 times a week, and the humidity was off the charts. Now, thankfully, because of a massive, dry, and strong cold front that streaked through the whole entire eastern coast yesterday, it pushed all of that moisture out of the way and finally brought in some amazing fall weather. It has been absolutely gorgeous today. I mean, just look at this. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You couldn't ask for better weather, honestly, in my opinion. Winds out of the northeast at 9 miles an hour. I mean, pretty much all sunshine. I don't think I saw a single cloud in the sky today. Very low humidity, very low dew point, and our sunset continues to get earlier and earlier because we are heading further and further away from summer solstice, now being at 6:38 p.m. this afternoon. Columbia, South Carolina, still absolutely picture-perfect weather in my mind at least. Winds out of the northwest at 8 miles an hour, plenty of sunshine, very low humidity, very low dew point, and once again, as we continue to get further and further away from summer solstice, our sunset time also gets earlier and earlier. Now, I don't basically have to spend any time talking about the tropics because there is nothing to worry about, meaning it is getting basically almost decided that our pizza party will happen this upcoming this December right now and this year from I think it's 11 to 2 p.m. hosted by Chief Meteorologist Ed Piotrowski. Now, there is a couple of different waves I'm monitoring very closely for potentially developing into something. At this time of year, the chance of something developing is lower than 10%. So it's basically almost guaranteed that we will not see any more tropical systems in this season. However, we all know whether anything is possible, so that's why I have to make sure that you all know what's going on. As far as all this convection here in the southeastern Atlantic, these are all just big thunderstorms that are firing up in the atmosphere. They're not associated with any areas of low pressure at all. They're nothing to worry about. The only areas that I'm worried are, you see like these little blow-ups trying to make themselves form into something. These are those like little tropical waves are the little those very small things that could potentially develop into something. However, they have to make their way all the way throughout the southeastern Atlantic and then eventually end up in either the southeastern Atlantic or in the Caribbean Sea. Bottom line, if any of these do form, which is highly unlikely, it won't be at least for another 3 to 4, maybe potentially even 5 weeks. And God forbid we do see anything. Usually at this time of year, the best area for development is going to be anywhere in the southeastern Gulf of Mexico, the whole entire Caribbean, and then also around the islands of Cuba, Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, and then also the Leeward and Lesser Antilles. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what's going to be happening as we head into our brand new work week. Honestly, in my mind, you couldn't ask for better weather. Our big friend here, this massive cold front, that's what brought us all of the fall weather that we saw today. All the moisture and all the warm air is all on this front side of this frontal boundary, and while on the back side where we are, all the magnificent fall weather has been upon us. As we head into tomorrow, same exact thing. Front stays to our east. Fall weather stays in our area, and even as you head into Tuesday, still an absolutely picture-perfect forecast. The temperatures will increase slightly over the next couple of days, but there is a 0% chance of rain, very low humidity, very low dew point. Honestly, in my mind, you couldn't ask for a better forecast. And thankfully, this will be the case over the next at least 2 to so weeks. And then as soon as we get closer and closer to November and then potentially even December, then we might be seeing our temperatures drop just a little bit. But for now, over the next 2 to 3 weeks, best weather you can ever think of. All right? Please be sure to visit my website above at www.liamsweather.org. Here's my Facebook, Liam Kenny. Here's my Instagram, Liam's Weather. And last but not least, my Twitter at LiamsWeather621. And if you are brand new to the channel, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that way whenever I post these videos, you always get notified. And also be sure to tell me if you're liking the video by clicking that like button, all right? So that is going to wrap up today's update. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great rest of your week.